Hispanic Heritage Month is a time to recognize and celebrate the impact of Hispanic Americans on the history, growth, and strength of our community. It is also a time to understand their stories, as everyone has a story that has shaped who they are and how they engage with the community today. And truly, we should be doing this year-round. And today, I'm happy to pause and share mine. I'm proud to be the first woman and Latina to be president and CEO of Valley of the Sun United Way. And of course, there's a lot more to what brought me here and made me who I am. In the 1970s, my parents, Olga and Gustavo, fled their home country of Paraguay after my family was blacklisted by the government for being a voice for and fighting for the rights of others. At that time, Paraguay was under a long-standing military dictatorship, and my father and other student activists stood up to the government, demanding democracy and the right for fair elections. Because of this, he was imprisoned and tortured before being forced to leave the country. Together, my parents faced a lot of unknowns, but what they did know was that wherever they went next, education was a key for a better life. So I was born in State College, Pennsylvania, in international housing, as my father worked hard to get his PhD from Penn State University. My mother insisted that English be my first language, not knowing that they would ever be able to return to Paraguay, and she started to teach me how to read when I was 2 years old. From Pennsylvania, my family moved to Tucson so my father could teach business administration at the U of A. From there, we moved to Guadalajara, Mexico, then Michigan, California, and Spain, so my father could work in industry and bring real-world experience back to his business school students. Ultimately, he helped build many partnerships among universities in the United States, in Latin America, and in Europe to expand access to MBA programs for people around the world. And I'm proud to say that in the 1990s, he did the same in his home country of Paraguay when he was finally able to return once the dictatorship was no longer in power. My parents' experience in Paraguay and as immigrants to this country defined my entire life. It is because of them that I have the steadfast belief in defending the undeniable human rights of every single person. And here I am today, working on those very human rights issues in Maricopa County. I believe the issues Valley of the Sun United Way is working hard to address are human rights issues. Issues like homelessness, hunger, significant opportunity gaps in students' educational experiences, their opportunities to succeed based on their zip codes and their family's income, and wage disparities driven by gaps in education, along with systemic, racial, and gender inequities. And I'm so proud that Valley of the Sun United Way has been able to respond to these needs through COVID and now as a part of our new 5-year impact plan to support our community flexibly as we emerge from COVID, and also being realistic about communities that need our partnership the most so all can succeed. One example of this is our new Pathways to Economic Opportunity program that connects Black and Latina young women to mentorships, internships, and externships. We know that those meaningful connections will help these young women become the next business leaders and CEOs in our community. Valley of the Sun United Way knows that a strong community is a diverse community, a community that is inclusive for all, where every child, family, and individual has every opportunity to succeed in school, life, and work. I thank you, gracias, for allowing me to share my story. During this Hispanic Heritage Month and all year, I hope you'll do the same and ask others to share their stories and learn how everyone's story uniquely impacts how they understand and engage with the community. Gracias.